We start this month with the news that there will be an attempt to find the rumoured New Mexico landfill that was used by Atari to bury stacks of its unsold ET cartridges, amongst other equipment. A documentary group have been given permission to excavate the gaming graveyard and have 6 months to find something. June also saw the discovery of a largely unknown 61st Game & Watch system called Bassmate computer. It, as the name suggests, is a device to help fishermen select the best lure and bait combinations. Very little actually suggested it was made by Nintendo, except for this specific page of the manual. To round off this section, a rare Nintendo Exertainment Life Cycle, an exercise bike with TV and SNES incorporated into it, cropped up on eBay, but was unsold when I last looked. There were, as usual, a lot of ports and remakes this month, so I'll go through them fairly quickly. The Jak and Daxter trilogy, a series of 3D platformers for the PS Vita. An updated version of Sonic CD with widescreen support for iOS devices. A load of titles for the 3DS's eShop, including NES title Mega Man 6 and Game Gear versions of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, Shining Force, The Sword of Hyja, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Columns, Tails Adventure, Defenders of Oasis and Crystal Warriors. A tarted up port of the PlayStation version of Colin McRae Rally for iOS devices. Neo Geo title Art of Fighting 3, The Path of the Warrior on the Wii's Virtual Console. A remake of the original Contra, titled Contra Evolution for iOS and Android devices. DOS classic Commander Keen and Keen Dreams for Android. Xbox RPG Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on iPad. Final Fantasy IV, the updated DS version, for Android devices. Neo Geo Fighter Samurai Showdown 2 for iOS and Android. A fan-made version of much-loved action-adventure Cave Story for the Dreamcast. A port of the Commodore 64 version of Turrican on iOS devices. Previously unreleased homage to ZX Spectrum titles Manic Miner and Jet Set Willy, named Willy's Great Adventure for iOS and Android. A trio of Sonic games for the launch of the Android Ouya system, including Sonic CD. Several NES titles for the Wii U's Virtual Console, such as Spelunker, Mega Man 2, 3 and 4, Wrecking Crew, Mario Bros, and also SNES game Vegas Stakes. Ever wanted to see Virtual Boy games played on your TV? No? Well, Furtek, the ones behind the Super Neo Geo Pocket, have modified the system to make that a reality anyway. It's not something you can pay to have added to your system yet though. Some wireless N64 controllers were also revealed by Retrobit at E3 in June, and are expected to be released this summer. Prolific homebrew developers the Mojon Twins released a cover tape with demos of their latest titles for the ZX Spectrum. There was also the fan-made Sonic After the Sequel released in June, taking place in between the events of the second and third games. Super Fighter Team have released a 3-in-1 pack of its Mega Drive RPGs for PC owners, with the trio including Beggar Prince, Legend of Wukong and Star Odyssey. The servers for the Dreamcast minigame fest Planet Ring have also been relaunched, although it'll require a fair bit of dedication and effort on your part if you actually want to play it. Just one translation for June, and that was for Famicom exclusive Legend of the River King, a fishing RPG. Don't knock it until you've tried it. That's all for this month's episode then, but please do join me next time, where I'll be looking at all that's new in the world of the old.
Oh no! He's going to explode!